Hi, and welcome to the second episode of How to Pray the Rosary. Today, I will be explaining what the beads are so that it can help you follow along on the next videos in which I will pray the Rosary in full. And like I explained in the last video, the first intro video, there are also these booklets that we use, that you can use as well, and I'll provide links for those that can help you in praying the Rosary as well. So to begin on the Rosary, you have your Rosary beads here. And we begin with the crucifix here. And on the crucifix, you will say the sign of the cross. And you can do the sign of the cross by, in this way, if you want to follow along. Do in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And that begins your Rosary prayer. And then next, while still looking at the crucifix, you will say the prayer, the Apostles' Creed. And the Apostles' Creed is a prayer that the apostles or the followers of Jesus say. And I will go into that in more full detail in the upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. And then once you say the Apostles' Creed, you are going to go up the Rosary here onto the first single bead. And that single bead, you will say the Our Father. And then any single beads on here, you're going to say the Our Father. So the Our Father is a prayer that Jesus gave his disciples when they had asked him how to pray. And then after you say the Our Father, you will move up and you will say 3 Hail Marys here on these 3 single beads. These are the cluster beads, and on all the cluster beads you'll say the Hail Mary prayers. And the Hail Mary prayers came from when the angel Gabriel came down and announced to the Virgin Mary that she would be having the Son of God. And he greeted her by saying, Hail, full of grace. And so that's where we get that prayer. So you will say Hail Mary here, here, and here. And then in between the 3 Hail Mary clusters and the single bead here, you will say 2 prayers right in here. And the first prayer you'll say the Glory Be prayer. And that's somewhat like the sign of the cross, but you will say Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. And you can do the sign of the cross as well while you're saying that. And then after that, you'll say the Fatima prayer. And the Fatima prayer comes from Our Lady of Fatima. And she asked the 3 shepherd children to say that prayer before each decade or before each mystery of the Rosary. And what that means is there's 5 decades or decades, meaning 10 clusters of Hail Marys prayers that you say. So before those, it's called a decade or a mystery, and I'll get into that in the next videos on what a mystery is and how to pray that. So on the bead coming up here, you see a single bead again, and remember we say the Our Father prayers on the single beads. So after the Our Father prayer, you're going to move up the Rosary and you will say 10 Hail Marys on these 10 beads going up here. And then again, between the cluster bead and the single bead, you'll say the 2 prayers, the Glory Be prayer, the Fatima prayer, and the Our Father prayer. Then the 10 Hail Mary prayers. Then the Glory Be prayer, the Fatima prayer, Our Father prayer, the 10 Hail Mary prayers, going all up, and Glory Be prayer, Fatima prayer, the Our Father, And the 10 Hail Mary prayers on these 10 beads here. And then again, the Glory Be prayer, Fatima prayer, the Our Father prayer, the 10 Hail Mary beads, and then one last time, the Glory Be prayer, the Fatima prayer, and then in ending the rosary, here on the middle here you have a picture of the Virgin Mary on this medallion, and we say the Hail Holy Queen prayer. And the Hail Holy Queen prayer originated from as a war chant during the Crusades, and so it's developed into our Hail Holy Queen prayer that we use today. And then on these other beads, you can say the St. Michael prayer if you'd like, or there's other prayers also here that I will go into more detail in the upcoming videos as they change here with the different types of prayers that you want to say. And in ending the rosary, again, you will say the sign of the cross just like you did in the beginning. So beginning to end, and then the sign of the cross, which is in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And that is the rosary beads. Please stay tuned for the next episodes, which I will say the prayers, the different prayers of the rosary with you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you out. Stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Thank you.